Whether you think technology is terrific or terrifying, more and more people are using it for everyday activities, and modern moms and dads are right up there in the forefront. Claudia Solis-Acala explains how the computer can be a great communication tool for parents.
Sign in and I can look like I'm blogging something.
Former journalist, now stay-at-home mom, Amy Feenan is working on the latest post for her blog, The Beanie Diaries.
I write primarily about just things that happen in my daily life as a mom and as somebody who stays home with their kids. I started blogging a few months ago because I was feeling sort of isolated when I left my job and became a stay-at-home parent.
As a stay-at-home mom, Amy spends lots of time with 3-year-old Caleb and little time with adults. She's found the computer is a great tool for reaching out to like-minded parents.
Stop, you're silly. When I wrote about potty training Caleb, because I was having all kinds of issues with that, and I wrote it just kind of funny, tongue-in-cheek, and several moms commented, "Oh, I totally feel your pain and I know what you're going through." It's a great way to connect and stay in touch with other moms.
Many cyber-savvy parents go online to chat or share advice, update relatives who live far away, plan events, find parenting groups, share photos, connect with babysitters, and even buy or sell toys and kid stuff.
But sometimes for me, it's like a journal. It's a way of recording things that are going on in my life to where hopefully when my kids are older, they can look back on it, what mommy was thinking when they were 3 and 5, and just remember those stories.
According to a 2009 study, of the 79 million women who use the internet, 42 million participate in social media at least weekly. That includes social networks like Facebook and MySpace, blogs, and status updates such as Twitter.
And it allows the parent to visit, to talk, to network, to get support in her home, in her time.
Jessica McGowan is a licensed marriage and family therapist in Fresno. She says joining an online community can open doors to new and positive experiences.
Socially, it helps them be able to connect with other parents that have maybe the same interest as them. Also, it helps them communicate with parents that they normally, typically, possibly in their circumstances can't, whether it's there's a transportation issue or there's a child with special needs or something that prevents them from being able to go to the park.
Jessica also enjoys being part of an online community. She launched her own professional Facebook page, providing research and resources to both parents and professionals. She says it's a great way to share information with the community.
And oftentimes people will only get that information when there's a problem. And you don't always have to get the information when there's a problem. And so for me, it's not so much to have a discussion with parents who are having serious problems, but for the community to share information. And it's a way to provide that information in a non-threatening way, in a non-intrusive way, but a very friendly way. And if there is a parent that is struggling, and they will at least know that, 1, they're not alone, and 2, that there's information out there, there's support.
Of course, there can be pitfalls in cyberspace, so make sure to check your resources. Don't reveal private information unless you know the person you are communicating with, and avoid spending excessive amounts of time on your computer.
It's also a great way to plan, to participate, to get together. But if it's your only avenue of communication, then I would say that would be a problem, because it's isolating yourself in a community that can only go so far.
So, while kids do fill our lives with much love, happiness, and excitement, many parents will need some me time. It's only natural. Jumping into an online community may be the answer.
It's just a neat way to connect and feel like you're part of something bigger than just being at home all day and doing the laundry and washing the dishes and, playing Legos all day.
This program funded in part by First 5 Fresno County. At First 5, we focus on the first 5 years of life. We fund programs and services that better the lives of children in Fresno County.
Additional funding from First 5 Tulare County, changing lives and building futures. Because it's all about the kids.